Since October 7th, when Hamas brutally raped, tortured, and murdered over 1,400 Jews, the media has repeatedly stated that Hamas terrorists do not represent the Palestinian people, that most Palestinians are good people who just want a better life for their families. President Joe Biden said that, quote, the vast majority of Palestinians are not Hamas, and that, quote, Hamas does not represent the Palestinian people. The media repeats this mantra so often, most people accept it as unquestionable truth. But it's worth asking, do Palestinians support Hamas and its terrorism? In 2006, Hamas won a majority in the Palestinian Legislative Council, which represents Gaza and the Palestinian-controlled areas of Judea and Samaria, also known as the West Bank. They remain the majority of the council to this day. In 2006, Hamas expelled the Palestinian Authority from the Gaza Strip and have had total control there ever since. Some would argue that since Hamas was elected 18 years ago, they have lost the support of the Palestinian people. But as recently as July 2023, polling by the Washington Institute shows that 57% of Palestinians in Gaza expressed a positive view of Hamas, despite the destruction and tyranny they have brought upon the Gaza Strip. And according to a Palestinian Center for Policy and Survey Research study from 2021, 53% of all Palestinians, not just those in Gaza, now agree with the statement, quote, Hamas is most deserving of representing and leading the Palestinian people. There's only 14% who say the same of Fatah, led by Palestinian Authority leader Mahmoud Abbas. Mahmoud Abbas was elected to a 4-year term as president of the Palestinian Authority in 2005, but they have not held another election ever since, because everyone knows that Hamas would win in a landslide. Hamas is the chosen and preferred leadership of the people of Gaza. More to the point of recent events, several surveys by the Palestinian Center for Policy and Survey Research show that over 71% of Palestinians support the murder of Jews. And a new poll, released just a few days ago, asked Palestinians if they support the October 7th Hamas attacks on Israel. 64% of Gazans and 83% of West Bank Palestinians responded that they support what Hamas did. Of the 75% overall Palestinians who said they support the Hamas atrocities of October 7th, 59% said that they extremely support, and 16% only somewhat. And only 12.7% of Palestinians said that they were opposed. None of this should surprise us, as the Palestinian education system teaches children from the youngest age that murdering Jews is a sacred act. Since the Hamas massacre, Israeli authorities have interrogated over 4,000 Palestinians who had permits to work in the southern Israeli communities that Hamas attacked. These average Palestinians provided the necessary intelligence to Hamas. They mapped out the communities which were attacked, identifying homes of security personnel, which families had dogs, and even how many children lived in each home. And after Hamas broke through Israel's defenses, thousands of Gazan civilians rushed in to join Hamas in the murder, rape, and kidnap of innocent Jews. If President Biden is right that most Palestinians do not support Hamas, where are the Palestinian protests demanding Hamas release all the Israeli hostages? Where are the heartfelt denunciations of Hamas by innocent Palestinians? Where are the Palestinian imams coming out in public denouncing the attacks, saying, "Not in my name"? On October 7th, tens of thousands of Palestinians celebrated the barbaric murders of innocent Jews, partying, fireworks, giving candy to children. Of course, there are exceptions. There are good individual Palestinians who want to live in peace. But Palestinian culture, Palestinian society, is committed to genocide against Jews. We cannot defeat an enemy that we refuse to see. Thousands of Jews have been murdered by Palestinians because the world has refused to accept the truth. I wish I was wrong, but the Palestinian people are not innocent.